Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Today is Thursday. Today is really Thursday. The last video I did, I said it was Thursday. It was actually Wednesday. I was just trying to get this week over with, so y'all just ignore that. But today really is Thursday, and I want to welcome you back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about anxieties and remedy for anxieties. We do know that anxiety is a part of our lives. At some point in your life, you're going to have a bout with it, because it's just life. You know, life throws us a lot of challenges. Sometimes we become overwhelmed with things that are going on. And I felt like this would be a great video since we're in the first month of the new year, and how we can try to combat anxiety. It's not something that we can probably totally rid ourselves of, but we certainly can be up for the challenge of dealing with it, coping with it, and not letting it take over our lives and completely over our bodies, where we end up being affected emotionally, physically. You know, your health can be very affected by anxiety. I had a bout with anxiety some years ago, and I started having some issues with my chest, and I thought I was having heart troubles, but it was anxiety, guys. I used to have panic attacks at a point in my life when I was younger. And so anxiety is something that really can physically attack you if you don't learn some ways to be able to deal with it. And I don't think no one is exempt. I think everybody, you could be overwhelmed because of work, and then anxiety happens, or family life, relationships, even dealing with your own health and being anxious about that. So we're going to talk about that today, and I hope that some of the tips that I give you will be something that you can use. If you are using them, continue to use them, share them with others. I always say that. So let's jump into this video. So today, guys, I'm going to give you some natural remedies for anxiety. You know, a lot of times people will go to their physicians, and I'm not opposed to that. I'm not telling people what to do, but I'm sharing with you things that I feel that we can try naturally before we seek that medical help, where sometimes they want to medicate you. That seems to be the answer to a lot of health issues these days, where people are choosing that route before they look at any natural remedies. Because before medicine ever came about, before there were, you know, all of these chemicals that they put into medicine now, I do know a lot of medicines can be a natural, earthbound, but you know, now they have all types of stuff, and then you treat one thing and then you end up being affected by that, and it end up causing illness in another area. So then you got to find something to help you heal that area. So I always suggest that we go the natural route before we you know, seek out any type of medical remedy. So this is just my opinion, and I'm sharing that with you in hopes that it will help you. So today I'm going to give you just a few, and hopefully this will be something that you can think about. Okay, so the first one I have here is physical activity. Physical activity, guys, because you know that is the foundation. You know, you want to be healthy, you got to think about what you can do to make this body feel better. You have to get out here and allow your body to be used. You know, we have to exercise. We have to do it. It's just the bottom line. And I know a lot of times people don't like that word. They don't want to hear it. But physical activity is very important. Whether you're walking, whether you do have some type of exercise routine, weightlifting, stretching, but it is important that we do put our bodies through some type of physical activity. The second one I have here is a healthier diet. That's very important. I know a lot of us have gotten to the point in our lives where we have certain foods that we love and we enjoy, and that's all well and fine. But if there's a healthier way that you can prepare these foods, or leave out certain ingredients that may not be the healthiest, let's try to do that. I'm not going to go through meals and all of that. We all can research and find things and use ingredients that we like in foods and products that we enjoy, and prepare them in a healthier way. One example I'll give you is, rather than using cooking oil, you can use olive oil. So that's just one thing. We can find alternatives to make sure that we are feeding ourselves in a healthier sense. The next one I have is one that I have struggled with on and off through my adult life, probably since menopause hit me, and that's regular sleep. Regular sleep. We do know that the body has to rest. we're up, we're running around, we're putting this body through all types of things throughout the day, and it's important that we give this body rest. And even if you're not sleeping, it's important that you get your body in a relaxed state where you can stretch out, you can lay down, you can calm the mind, you can slow the heart rate, and just relax. That is very important. And a lot of us deal with insomnia and bouts of things like that, but I think a practice of scheduling your sleep time so your body can get used to, especially your brain, can get used to the mind, to that thought that this is the time that I'm going to rest. You have to train it. You have to train your brain to know that this is the time we're going to shut things down, we're going to turn things off, and we're going to just relax. So that's very important. The next one I have here is to join a support group. It is so important, guys, that we have a support system. And I know a lot of times, a lot of us don't have a lot of friends and things of that nature. But if you have one friend, or there are also groups out here that you can search online, and that they have these chats where you can get online and talk with people, or you can join a group in your community, in your neighborhood, in your town, in your city, and you meet up and you talk about the things you experience. You'll be surprised where you meet people who may be dealing with some of the same things you're going through, and you can strike up a good conversation, and you can bounce ideas off of one another of ways that you can work toward having a more stress-free life. The next one I have is to decrease your alcohol intake. Now, I know a lot of us are social drinkers. Some of us do a little bit more. You didn't hear that from me. Let me take a sip of my coffee on that one. But y'all know alcohol can be conducive to making your body be challenged in different ways, especially if you overindulge in alcohol. I love wine, and I do drink wine, but I'm not an overindulgent person. I think in a month's time I may have wine maybe 3 to 4 times a month. So I don't drink on even a weekly basis. So, you know, let's kind of limit our alcohol intake. And actually, I'm not even speaking of wine. We're talking about hard alcohol. And so if you're a person that indulges in that, just be mindful of that. You know, be mindful of how much you're drinking and making sure you do it in moderation. The next one I have is limit your caffeine intake. I am a coffee drinker. I'm not a soda drinker, but I do enjoy coffee, and I do drink caffeinated coffee. So that is something that's important. And when I actually did see a doctor once before, they told me that that is important. Now, I'm not a person that drink coffee all day. I drink coffee in the morning. I usually only have 1 cup. And I would say out of 7 days in a week, I may drink coffee 5 days out of the week, 1 cup in the morning. So I don't really feel like that's indulging in that caffeine, but you just be mindful of the caffeine intake. And we do know caffeine is in a lot of other things just besides coffee. That's not the only thing. So let's make sure, because caffeine is something that actually can prevent you from sleeping, and you know, it's a lot of different things can come with that. So let's make sure we're aware of that. Another thing that I think is important is to meditate. It's important that you do that, whether it's mindful meditation, spiritual meditation, focused meditation, movement meditation. They're all different types of meditation. Whatever it is that is something that you utilize in your life. I do love spiritual meditation. I'm very into that. I do love movement, where I can sit and do yoga-like, you know, exercises that can help my body relax, get my muscles loose, because we do know stress can cause you to tense up and be tight. And if you're tensed and tight, then it's hard to rest, because a lot of times that's causing pain in your body. So that is very, very important. Also, visual meditation. Visual meditation can be going in areas that are peaceful and calm, like getting into nature, looking at trees and plants and flowers and all of the different, you know, bugs and insects and butterflies and birds. Or if you like me, you love the water, the ocean, the river, a pond. It doesn't even have to be anything as big as an ocean. If you have a area in your city where there's a river or there's a pond, a lake, just go sit by it. Listen to the sounds of the waves and the nature sounds that are surround you, and watch all of the, you know, watch the sunset or the sunrise. Visual relaxation is very, very important. Meditation and deep breathing. That's something that I practice when I do my stretching. Some mornings I have not been doing that as much as I used to. I need to get back on that. Saturday mornings was a morning that I did that every morning. But you know, life happens. Sometimes your schedules get changed. You know, you get off of programs that you started. But I did say I want to start back with doing regular stretching on Saturday mornings and deep breathing. And that's when you breathe through your nostrils and you exhale out of your mouth. And you do that, and you try to do it. If you like music, you can have calm, relaxing music or stimulating music that will help you to relax and breathe. You breathe from your abdomen. You allow yourself, your lungs to fully inhale the air, and you release it, and you do that, and that calms you. It calms your heart, calms your body, your nerves. That's very, very important. Deep breathing. This is one I love also. Aromatherapy. You know, if you have a diffuser or candles, there are all types of oils that you can use to that have different aromatherapy principles that can help you relax. And a few of them that I have wrote down that will be great, that are recommended, is bergamot, lavender oil, clary sage, grapefruit, and ylang ylang is very good as well. Drinking teas that relax you. Chamomile tea is one that actually is designed to get your body in a relaxed mode. I even like lavender tea. I think that's really great. Any kind of teas, you know, really are relaxing. But if you want one that will produce relaxation of the body and the muscles to help you maybe sleep better, chamomile tea is very, very much recommended. I think that's pretty much all. Some of the principles or things that are important that will help you with doing some of these things is that it relaxes the heart rate and your blood pressure. So it's important that you try some of these meditational things, as well as these teas that will help you to relax and to sleep and to, you know, better your mood. That's very important. When your body can be balanced like that, it can help you with these your mood swings. And if you're a woman who's going through menopause, these are very, very important things to try to help your body, because, you know, your body hormones are all over the place, and you need to get some type of balance. So you're creating a balance so that you are able to deal with it when they flare up. So I think these are all important in helping you, because even in menopause, anxiety rages and stress rages during those times. So, you know, just wanted to share a few tips. Hopefully this will be helpful to you. For my ladies, you know, I hope you all are being better in 2023. It's so important that we are seeking out ways to improve our quality of life and be better. And it's just important. It's important. And I want to share this with my sisters because I want you guys to be better in 2023. And I am doing all that I can to make sure that I have a better quality of life and removing things that don't help me. You know, it's important that you do that. And, you know, just have that attitude of gratitude, to be thankful for everything that you've already have, and share love with people. You don't have to return hate for hate. You know, you let people stay in their spaces, and you be the best person you can be, and you share that out with the world so that others can enjoy that as well. So that's the video for today. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, I want to say hello and welcome. Thank you so much for finding some value in my videos and deciding to subscribe. And for all those that return week after week, I love y'all. I love y'all so much, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I wish you guys a wonderful rest of the week, a beautiful weekend, whatever you may be planning, whatever you may be doing. Please be safe. And as always, peace and love, kisses and hugs, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Hey, I want to thank you for watching today. Did you see my last video? Make sure you click it right here. Don't miss it, and I'll see you later. Bye.